Welcome to the Wormhole, where keeping it real is expected. There are a couple million podcasts you could be tuned into, but you chose to take this journey with us, and for that, we thank you. Without further ado, the Wormhole with Tim and Troy.
No, you don't question nothing back then. It was like Jesus. The old people back then, you don't question any decision they make.
Nah, you couldn't ask about
Period.
You couldn't ask about decision they made, and you damn sure couldn't question the Lord.
You are disrespectful, and I mean, you gotta go.
Yeah, and I'm talking about, like, man, it was to the point to where, like, I grew up very churchy, and I had so many questions, and I'm like, I don't understand. You know, I'm like, and then you ask, it don't matter. It don't matter. You just do this. I'm like, you ain't gonna tell me why? Like, it wasn't no why. You do what I tell you.
Yeah, they say that once, and you ask them again, they might, depends on how patient they are, but you come again, they be like, you doing too damn much.
And you finna get your ass whooped.
Yeah, you need to get the hell out of my house right now, because you testing my spirit right now. You
testing my spirit. And I'm like, how? Because I remember when I came up with I was like, Mom, why? We didn't have, so why do we read this Bible and go to church for something that these white folks used to read the Bible and beat us? Why do we do that? You don't ask questions like that. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
How you don't ask that? They used to read the Bible and beat your ass and call you an animal. And we read that same Bible the slave masters read to us as slaves while they beat our ass and raped our women and killed us.
They have documentation and movies are made about why the Bible was made. For real, like not made, but why our people went and got it, the white people, and brought it over here and used it and took the words and spent them around. Why are we so supportive still?
Why, man, that's my question. I never question. I always, I'm religious, but that aspect of it, I question. I'm like, why? Why did we taking on something that was beat into us? Like, I don't understand that. That what I don't understand. Yeah, that, and then when you ask, it just like nobody will answer it, and nobody will even try to go so far as to go back down that road. Well, I want to go down that road because it don't make sense to me.
It's almost like they are afraid that Jesus and God is sitting in the room with them, like, oh.
Yeah.
Don't ask me that right now, cuz like he right there.
Yeah, no. We don't talk about that. We just do it. I'm like, but why do we do it? I don't understand that. Yeah, that part, it just always got to me. And I didn't understand that. And then when they see it now, when they put it in the movies and now it's coming out in the books and shit, there's still no explanation.
Nobody cares. Nobody. It's like people are like, oh, this is a movie.
Yeah, nobody cares. We just gonna do this because that's what the Lord, I'm like, do you know that's what the Lord said? Like, do you know? Like, or you just, because honestly, man, religion is just passed down.
Why can't it just be hearsay? Why are people afraid of that? The fact that it's just hearsay. Why are we afraid of that? I think that people, you know how preachers go so hard to be a preacher and you became a preacher and you talk like a preacher and everybody in the town know you're a preacher? I think it's too hard to go back. I think it's embarrassing to go back and say, you know what? Maybe I don't believe no more.
You know what? I ain't gonna say, don't go back and say, I don't believe no more. You can believe, but maybe this one is just not our word. You know what I mean? Because we were spiritual people before we got here.
Yeah.
And we had a sense of community. We didn't know immorality till the white man came. We didn't know that. We knew that's that man concubines. You don't mess with them. You don't sleep with no man's wife. We knew all that before they came. We didn't steal from each other. Stealing was wrong. You knew that. You didn't need, we had all of that. But now when they came and take us over here, it's this. And then you preaching this at the same time, killing and murdering. I don't know. And now that word is law. How? And it was gave to us on the most negative aspect in the world. It's crazy. Yeah, that's worth the conversation, man. That's worth the conversation. I know these pastors nowadays don't want to get into it because of fuck with their money.
It's not about the negative. It's about you just do right and God's going to bless you prosperity. It's not about, can we talk about why do you believe this? Like, why should I believe this? Is it real or am I believing in a story just to associate it with being real to keep myself going straight in life?
And I think that's what it is. It was supposed to be like a guide to more, to morality, but the people who are giving it to you are immoral. Like, how are you gonna take that from the messenger that's a murder? He's going against everything in this book, but steady telling you what the fuck to do. How?
It's okay if you believe that the book is just a book that's good stories that's supposed to keep us on a straight and narrow path. Preach it to me like that. Don't act like you believe it. And I mean, come on, man, because I mean, it's really hard to believe. The stuff that's in there is very difficult to believe. And why did it only happen once? Why hasn't it happened again? Why don't we see these things? Why aren't there big angels in the sky? Like, what happened to everything? That's all I want to know. Why did it just stop?
And you know what? The first time you said that to me, me and my mom, she came to see me and we was eating and we was talking, we started talking about the Bible and religion. I told her what you said. I said, man, my boy Trouble. I said, he said something, Mom. And I said, I said, my heart is, everything. I said, but it kind of made me think for a minute. He was like, she said, what'd he say? I said, he was like, where did everything go? And I was like, it's a good damn question. So all these things were shown and seen, and all of a sudden they just stopped.
Just stop. All the people with power was just gone.
Yeah, so all these amazing things that were shown and all these people seen it, all this. I was like, Mama, and she was like, well, it's still miracles. I say, I did say it is still a miracle. It's miracle how the world, how we can breathe and the oxygen is just right. It's still miracles in the world. But the big shit that we read about in the Bible, like, I grew up like, man, nobody has seen any of this, right? And now more than ever, people need to believe in something because people are lost.
I mean, there needs to be a Red Sea parting. Somebody needs to.
Yes, needs to be seen because I think that would help a lot because just like you, a lot of people say it's just a bunch of stories.
Yeah.
And it's hard. I'm a believer, so I get it. But I also understand where you coming from. Like to you haven't seen anything to make you believe. I understand that 100%, man. Even though you don't see the small miracles, but the big ones, I understand, just to make people think like, yeah, there is something out there. But there are things that go on in life and to where you be like, it's amazing how it works that way. And we don't understand how. So it's something there. But I understand when people don't believe. I can see why you don't, because you're more like a show me. Show me.
Well, I grew up like
even though you waking up every morning is showing you, but sometimes people need more.
I grew up in a church. I grew up thinking like you. And I'm going to tell you something about a miracle. What I think a miracle is something that happens with no explanation. You waking up every day ain't something that don't have an explanation. We understand
it. You could not.
Because I'm going to tell you something. You know what's going to happen one day? You're not going to wake up. So that means
that's what I'm saying.
So I understand the whole way the skin is waterproof and our eyes. I get all the whole mysteriousness of life. But those aren't miracles. They are not miracles. That is just evidence. I think that at some point when you start calling stuff like that a miracle, you're taking away from the fact that stuff is just well designed, however it's designed. Like your life, this world is just well designed. It's just a well designed machine. It's not a miracle that you wake up every day. What's a miracle? So what is it called when you die? What is that called?
You die.
Why is it just not a life? Why is it a miracle when you wake up every day? Because why?
You couldn't wake up. You might have died. Like every day you see a new day chart, that's a miracle. Anything could happen in the middle of the night, bro. You thinking you willing yourself to wake up? You not.
It's not about that. It's about my body is immaculately designed to do that. It's not. A tree has a lifespan. A dog has a lifespan. In their life, in a dog's life, in everything's life, it's something that feels like it's immaculate to them. But we're all just living and dying. Mosquitoes breathe and die. That's not a miracle. They have life. Flies have life to a certain point. It's not different because we're human.
Are your kids normal?
They normal as they can be.
So 10 fingers, 10 toes, walking and talking and in clear mind.
That means that biologically they got everything the right way. Yeah.
That's a miracle, Troy.
It's not a miracle,
you
man.
know how many kids don't have that? You could have had a kid that was fucked up, bro.
So why they call them miracles then? They call them miracle babies. Why they call them miracle babies?
Miracle babies that make it?
Miracle babies is whatever. Cleft lip, they call them all them miracle babies.
I mean, I think people throwing the word miracle around. You don't just like people throw the word love around. You don't love everything.
Yeah, I hate that. And I hate people throw the word happy around, because why fat people be happy till they lose weight? Then why you lose weight if you was happy?
True that. Yeah, people throw certain words around. I think the word miracle is being thrown around, but every day you wake up because you couldn't have woke up.
I think the miracle is like the new miracle. Like every day you wake up, you walking on there, that's like the Hall of Fame. I think the Hall of Fame got way too many people in it. It's way too many people in the Hall of Fame because you know what? everybody ain't Hall of Famers, and every so many years they gotta elect so many people. I don't think so. I think that it should be the most elite of the elite. The Hall of Fame should have very few people in it, and miracles should be recognized as very few occurrences or events in life. I'm talking about shit like, damn, that bridge is just falling and it just stopped. And then all the bridge fell and everybody fell down and hit the ground and didn't die. I would consider that to be a miracle. Like, damn, everybody didn't die. But waking up every day, no fucking miracle. I just coughed. Oh, is that a miracle? You know, like,
bro, I don't think you ain't valuing
like
life.
Like my body keeps all the outside pollutants out of my body because it works and because it filters things out. All of these things are workings of your body. That's not a miracle to wake up every day.
Troy, people's bodies turn on them all the time.
And that's the way life works. We're nothing more than plants, animals. We just have a life cycle. A life cycle does not qualify as a miracle. In my opinion, it's a life cycle. It's just longer and it's more observed than a mosquito's or a dog's. We just look at our lives because we have consciousness and we're able to negotiate and create content and all that and create lives. That's why we look at our lives as so special, but it's just a lifespan, Tim. It's not a miracle.
Now, well, okay. We'll agree to disagree on that. But now, I understand what you're saying. When I talk to people, especially women, or older women, and they be like, how old are you? And I'm like, I'm 43. They were like, that's a blessing. You know, y'all ain't living that long. I say that's a lifestyle while they not living that long. If you getting taken by violence, like if you choose a lifestyle, it's going to shorten your lifespan. If you choose a certain lifestyle. I don't live like that. I don't run drugs. I'm not out there robbing, stealing, and shooting. I don't pack guns. I ain't beefing with niggas in the street. Like, yeah, if you start doing that shit, it'll shorten that shit. So I don't, when people be like, that's a blessing you live to be that long because y'all ain't living that. Now, when they say when young people start dying from like heart attacks and shit, that's wild because they're people, but that's from the drugs and shit that they do, you know, and some of it is not. Like, it's been classmates of mine just got sick out the whim, gone. I'm like, how the fuck?
Bossy bodies, man. I think people like you, and I'm not classifying you in this, I'm just using for example. I think people like you live on this earth, and in order to believe in what you believe in, you have to believe that waking up is a miracle. Like, it's the only way to believe in what you believe in is to make everything like breathing and walking and babies and everything's a miracle. It's a miracle. That's a miracle. Everybody get a fucking miracle, but it's just the way of this life that we live in. And I mean, I don't know, but to me, a miracle would be the person that came and got everybody and said, don't look back because I'm going to turn everything to salt. And they look back and fucking Moses splitting the Red Sea and Jonah getting spit out the whale and land on the fucking island and not disrupting his whole body when he landed. Like, how does a human being get spit that far in the air and land on land and don't die? To me, those are miracles. Going to the thing with the commandments and hitting them on the thing and everything, like them miracles.
Gotcha.
Okay, them living every day wasn't a miracle. They was doing Noah building that ark, getting 2 animals of every animal on that ship and not eating each other alive was a miracle. Now, granted, I don't believe any of these things actually happen in real life, but those would, to me, classify as a miracle.
I understand what you're saying. And I won't go against that because, yeah, in our lifetime, in my mama's lifetime, in my grandma's lifetime, nobody's seen that.
I ain't seen no miracle. Okay, Michael Jordan was amazing, but he was not a miracle. You know, I seen Ken Griffey. I seen Barry Bonds break the record. I seen all of that, but
yeah, that's not a miracle. That was just human will.
And I just have not seen a miracle that make me be like, whoa. Now, if the twin tower, that plane flying towards 10 Twin Towers, if something would have just stopped that plane in midair and made it turn and go up and go around, miracle. It didn't happen. You know what happened? It hit it and killed all them people. It wasn't some Christians in that building that prayed every morning, lived life right.
It was.
What the fuck happened to the miracle at that point?
I feel you, bro.
You mean if it was 1,000 people that got killed, which it was more, but if it was 1,000, you mean to tell me 750 of them was great people, and what happened? What was that big hand that come out of the sky and stop that plane and say, not today? That's all I'm saying, Amir. That's what I'm saying.
I feel you.
Until shit like that happens, I'm just going to not wake up one day. It's just what's going to happen. I'm not afraid. I don't know. I'm not praying for nothing. I'm not trying to take your blessings because you obviously believe in them. So I'm going to let you have them. I don't even care about them. It's not about, man, you ain't scared of what? Nigga, if I get cancer today, whatever the fuck happened, I'm gonna still have the same fucking torturous death as the nigga that's praying every day. My family gonna be praying for me every day, and I'm still be going through the same fucking pain every day. If I get shot, my body gonna live or die, depending on how surgery go. All that shit's gonna be the same. Nothing happens. But well, Troy, what about the afterlife? Ain't nobody came and told me shit yet. It's been this long. So I don't know what to expect. I don't know. So I don't know what to say about none of it, really.
Man, I guess I'm just a little bit on the other side because I kind of,
I think it's fear of the unknown. That's why people believe. That's why you believe. You're afraid to say you don't, because what if? It's a long what if. You would never bet this bet. You would never bet the odds in Vegas while you're alive, but you're afraid to do it on the afterlife because you just don't know. It's just the one thing that no sportscaster can cover and give you no eyes on. You don't know. You're scared that it might be a hell for real and it might be a heaven for real. You're afraid, like, if I do this right now with Troy and say this shit, I might not make it.
No, it's not that. No, it's not that at all, man. It's just, I believe what I believe. I ain't never just, I ain't the kind of person, like, if I believe something, I believe it. It is for my own reasons. Ain't nothing nobody can say to make me believe different. But at least I'm the kind of religious or Christian person that I can understand when I'm talking to somebody like you. I can understand that. I'm not a Bible thumper to the point, because there's a lot of shit I don't know. It's a lot of shit I don't understand. But I'll never sit there and tell you ought to be a goddamn shame of yourself for this shit.
Yeah.
Are you going to hell for this shit? I ain't gonna never say that. I'm never gonna say that. But if you start, like a friend of ours, start picking sides, then it's different.
Yeah. Now I just have general questions, and my question is, to believers, this is my thing. If you believe so wholeheartedly, or just half-heartedly, or whatever amount of your heart that you believe with, how is it possible that we still live the way we do? And without putting none of your business out there, nobody's business, I just don't think that people live according to their belief, the decisions they make in their everyday lives.
Yeah, well, I speak for myself, man. I'm not like that because I'm not a preacher. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't think you can say that.
I'm not in a position to tell anybody, because I know my lifestyle and I know what I do. I'm not in a position to tell anybody that they're wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in the position. If you want to go fuck around and cheat on your wife, whatever, do it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't in a position to tell you wrong for that shit, because I know what I do. You know what I'm saying? So that ain't me. A lot of Christians like to sit back and sweep around everybody else's door, but don't fuck with theirs. You know what I'm saying? I don't do that, because that ain't right. You let people live their life. They'll figure it out when they figure it out. Only thing I can do is, if you ask me, I'll tell you. But if you don't, you do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna never tell you, Troy, you going to hell for that. I ain't gonna never, because you standing in the middle, like, I don't believe none of that shit. Okay, cool. That's what's up. And I ain't gonna try to drag you to church, and I ain't gonna do all that. Nigga, you a man. Shit,
yeah, I understand that. I understand not being held in contempt and not being convicted, but I guess I'm just speaking on believers in general. Shit, I guess if you believe in anything in life, how is it that you can believe in something in a marriage? How is it that a man can believe in marriage but have been cheating the whole marriage and still tell me that they believe in the marriage? How can you believe in God and Jesus and all the laws and rules and the Bible messages and all that? How can you believe in even a portion of it? And every day, it's not like you make a mistake one day, but we talking about every day you're doing what you know you don't supposed to be doing. How can you tell me you still believe in something?
Now that I can't tell you. You know what I'm saying? Because me, I'm not gonna intentionally go out and fuck with couple people's wives, fuck with people, fuck with women, niggas' wives and shit. I don't steal. I'm not a killer. You know what I'm saying? Only thing I gotta probably, is, get in line is, stretching the truth. You know what I'm saying? That's about the whole thing. But I make sure I don't do that shit on the regular. Only time to time, if I feel like it's need to be. But if it ain't need to be, I go ahead and lay it down to you. But yeah, everything else, man, it's really just having a moral compass. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, man, nigga, you a good nigga. You don't believe in the shit, but you got a moral compass. So really, in a sense, yeah, you good.
That was my point too. So why do people need to have something like such a weight on their shoulders to just be right? It's almost like they got to have the shackles of religion or the shackles of prison to bend them into a decent person. They got to have like, oh man, I'm out here, I'm locked up, man. I became this most awesome nigga. Oh man, I'm so religious. I'm just an awesome nigga. I treat people awesome every day. And that's what I strive to do without any of those things. I just think people need to have something to do something with when you can't just do it for yourself.
I think people need a moral compass because it's so easy, Troy, to be the damn devil. That's the easiest thing to do in the world. And this world is so easy to do wrong. Doing wrong is like breathing for people. You know what I'm saying? If everybody, I don't give a damn from the holiest of the holiest to the non-believer of the non-believer, you got a streak in you. All of us do. You got a streak in you to where you can be a motherfucker. But you like, that ain't right. I ain't gonna do that. That ain't right. That's gonna fuck me up. That's gonna fuck other people up. And it's gonna fuck up the people I'm doing it to. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a moral compass because Troy, it's so easy to be like, fuck it. Maybe it ain't for you, but man, it's something me, nigga. Like, man, okay, you remember back in the day, nigga, when I was just drunk and just all over the place. It was just so easy for me just to do little mischief, just go places and just do dumb shit. So easy. Got motherfuckers mad at me. I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to piss people. Just fuck it. I do what the fuck I want to. And that's why I was like that. I got drunk, man. I do what the fuck I want. What they gonna do? Put me out?
Yeah.
Not thinking about you making this woman night hell, nigga. Chill the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? You everywhere. It's easy to do that shit. It's hard to sit down and just act right.
Yeah, I guess for some people.
It is, man. Everybody got a little something in them, man. And if it's okay to let it out, they will. But sometimes having that religion, keep it in.
I understand. I just don't understand why people need it. Like, are you
they
really
need
a good
it.
person? Are you really who you are?
Some people are naturally not. Think about it, bro. When you was younger and you be in church and them little old mean women, they are just hateful people. But they in church. But they just mean as fuck. Like, you know, it's just, man, people got that shit in them, man. It's easy to be like that. Easy. And this one thing about church too that get me. How many preachers do you think, if it came down to it and they was like, when you preach, all that money you take in go to the congregation to help out others.
Yeah,
none of it goes to the preacher.
I never understood why so many people in the church have problems with their bills.
That's what I'm saying. But if it came down and said the money that church take in actually goes to helping those in need, preacher takes none, they'll all quit.
Like you said, everything's a blessing. Now, the church that's in Jonesboro, I won't say no names, but I remember they were in a
You
fish
just
market.
gave them up.
They were in a fish market. And I was in that church with my ex-wife, my first wife, and I committed to just being there with her just because it was family shit, you know, before we even had, I think we had our first child. But they moved from that fish market to a big, nice church they built. But it was all a blessing. It was all God. It was all this. If everybody started quitting, you know it's going to be in the front yard in them churches for sale sign.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't pay when you get that Atmos energy, because I delivered a bill to a company yesterday, a big, big company. They get light bills and water bills too. And if they don't pay them, and I'm going to tell you something, we talk about that word miracle. Why them waters and light sets don't stay on?
Well, now because you're dealing with man.
Oh, okay. Oh. Excuse me that I thought this building was sanctified. Excuse me if I thought this building was different than my house.
And you have a great ass point, Troy.
Excuse me if I thought this was just like my house today. I thought it looked like my house, but it's supposed to be holy. It's holier than thou. Thou is you and me, right? That is what thou is. Thou is us.
Amen.
This building is holier than thou.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me now. I don't know. I'm just asking questions. But whoever answers them.
Well, I mean, hey, man, I can't come back from that because, at this point, you're dealing with man, and man don't give miracles. The only way a man to give a miracle is that man got to have pity on him, and most people don't.
And at some point,
when it comes down to money, ain't no pity.
And at some point, is it not all just man? At some point, do we just realize it's the odds behind the curtain? And when you pull it back, is it somebody blowing a whistle, pulling strings, making the puppets move? I'm not saying like it's puppets, but, at some point, it really ain't no miracles. And the only time that they see a miracle happen is when there's nobody alive that can justify it. You can't find a human being that can say that they saw the burning bush talking Can't nobody say that they was alive and they was the one survivor of the town that got turned to salt. Ain't nobody like, man, I was there, bro. That shit happened. Ain't nobody saw Jonah. Did nobody see Noah? Did nobody see the long line of animals going into the boat? Did nobody see none of it? Did it rain for 40 days and 40 straight nights? Nobody can tell you about those events. Not one human.
So what do you do, Troy, when some of those things happen? What do you do? If you was to see one of those things, what would you do?
I don't know if you've ever seen it, but there's this show on Netflix called Messiah. If you got Netflix, watch it. If Messiah happened, because I've seen a few Jesus movies, religious movies are like slave movies. Like I said, it's one too many of them, but they did it right with this one. They made Messiah seem like the modern day, if Jesus came back, what it would actually look like. If Messiah happened, I would just go with it because I would see it. It would make sense. If this life happened like Messiah, when you watch it, we'll discuss it one day and you'll know what I'm talking about. But the way
I kind of got a gist of what you're saying.
But if everybody out here like we doing right now, just believing just because and just churches and just, come on, man, just let's stop saying the word miracles. Ain't no miracles happening. You know, I feel like I have, like we say, we got free will and all this shit. You know, a lot of niggas that got shot and killed. But you know what I do? I be in this house in this motherfucking bed and I go to work every day. Like, man, how you be so goddamn ready to work every day, nigga? Because I get sleep. I ain't trying to go to boots. Simple. I ain't trying to go to boots on the ground. Nigga, I ain't trying to go to no train. I ain't trying to do none of that shit. I know how to drink and stop drinking at a certain time. It's not simple because we keep saying that getting up every day is a miracle. I think that it's more about you knowing what the fuck you gotta do to conserve your lifespan. That's why you keep getting up. Run your heart down and see if you keep getting up. Run it now.
That's true.
Snort cocaine every night and see how many mornings you get up.
That's true.
How much of a miracle it's going to be. It's just going to be a simple, like, they're going to go to the doctor and the autopsy going to show this why he didn't get up this many more mornings right here. Boom. It's simple. It can be called a miracle because it is unexplainable how our bodies work. Blinking.
So what do you think about how this world works? Like how we can walk outside and everything is just right for us to breathe.
It's all mysterious. It's all mysterious as fuck. Like, I do believe that it could be some God-like creation. Because it's the only thing that can explain it.
Right. And that's a miracle. Because it ain't no, as far as we know, it ain't no other planet you can go do this on. Why is it just out of this big ass, vast ass universe, as far as we know? As far as we know right now, we can't do that. We can't do what we do here anywhere else.
That is true. Now, in that aspect, I can see it being, this is probably not a real word, I can see it being miracleistic. But it's amazing how we look at our lives as miracles. We walk in and we breathe and we do all this shit. But then we'll look at a bug or some shit and say that shit's just worthless. And we'll just smash it.
You're right.
If breathing and waking up every day is such a miracle, how are we such nothingless people? Like, we don't care about nothing but ourselves and our families and protect your this and just shoot that dog over there and just, kill those deer and, we got to eat, but it ain't really for eating, it's for show. You got to sit on your wall. Like, how do we destroy what we consider a miracle? And if we do that, how do we consider ourselves? I can't think of what I was going to say. When you something of the people, what do they call it? You have to be a keeper of the people. No, I gotta think of it. Go ahead. I'll think of it in a minute though.
Well, man, I got a question for you, bro.
Yeah.
And this came to me off of some shit I saw on TV. I don't know if I ever brought it up to you. I may have, but if I have, let me know. When we were talking about money earlier, and like all of us, what I'm saying, we would like to have whatever, right? So that $1 billion we was talking about. If somebody came and told you, gave you a box and said, we'll give you $1 billion if you hit this red button. But if you hit this button, somebody somewhere dies. Could you do that and live with yourself?
The only thing about shit like that I'm afraid of with like genies and boxes with red buttons and shit like that, the only thing I'm afraid of is that the lesson would be somebody I know would die or something like that. But if you ask me if a total stranger across the fucking world died, I'm not going to lie to you, Tim. I'm not going to sit here and lie to your face. I would push it. As long as they can assure me that this ain't...
They don't assure you anything.
Well, no, I wouldn't do it because I feel like it was a trick. It's always, if I rubbed a bottle and a genie came out, you have to really be careful about how you're wishing because they do things, like all the movies, they do things like you wish for something, but it's always an underlying something that
No,
delivers.
I think to me, if you tell me if I push this button, somebody somewhere dies. So even if they said it's somebody somewhere you don't even know, I don't think I could do it.
I'm pushing it.
I can't do it.
I'm gonna push it before I even think about it. I'm pushing the shit out of it. I'm
Really?
sorry, I'm pushing it. Yes, I'm pushing it. And I love people. I don't kill bugs. Like I try to get everything. Unless you're a wasp or a bee in my house or a spider that's gonna kill us, could hurt my kids. Anything else, I try to trap and let go outside. I don't even kill bugs. But
Oh, nigga, if it's a bug in here, I'm gonna kill it. But if I'm outside,
that's
I don't
crazy.
step on, and I don't do that. When I'm outside and shit, if it's a bug or spider or something crawling, I just let the motherfucker go outside. You come in here, I gotta get you, cause I ain't asked for that.
Yeah, I'm letting you. I'm gonna try to catch you and let you go. But I'm sorry, man.
I ain't letting nothing go.
This life is as precious, say miracleistic as people want to think. So $1 billion can make my life and everything that makes me sad and makes me depressed and everything that I want to do for people, because it's not about wanting to do for myself. I'm 46. I need to do things for people that I've been wanting to do all my life. Like I yearn to do. So that billion sacrificing somebody I don't know, yeah, I'm gonna kill him, bro. I'm sorry. I'm pushing that button.
Yeah, I can't do it. I can't do it. Cause I'm like, I can't do it. Yeah. That would worry me.
Yeah, I think I'd be okay.
Like I took from somebody to have. I can't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be a no. Yeah, I ain't gonna do that.
They say it.
No, they're sitting.
Okay.
Hey, we can get on there. I can get on there. Just you gotta put my age.
Okay, I'll call you, baby.
All right.
Yeah, no, bro. I ain't gonna be able to swing that one.
Yeah, I'm doing it, man. I'm sorry. I can't live this life and have an opportunity like that. And I'm doing it. As long as
For somebody to die, bro?
I'm going to do it, man. I mean, shit happens every day. You know, people die. You'll never know about it at some point. At some point, it's just what it is. I'm getting that billion. I'm going to try to help as many people as I can before I die. Like, I want to live a certain life before I get out of here.
So you do that. And we'll just say you just watching the news the next day and it just be like, local man found dead, blah, blah, blah. You wouldn't feel nothing?
I don't think so.
God damn, boy, you a monster.
I don't think so. I mean, shit, it's just feel like it's a wash up of bodies on the shore every day. It's always something. I know you talk.
I think you looking at it like, fuck it. I went through, I struggled like this is my time. I can't do that.
I'm looking at it like that, and I'm looking at it like it's a wash up. Like it's just everything breaks even in life. Like it's just so many people die. It's just gonna happen anyway.
I mean,
it's just a natural occurrence, and I mean, I know I had something to do with it, and like up front pushing the button. But man, I'm finna try to save so many more lives with this money. I'm not trying, but I'm going to. People that's actually alive, I'm gonna take care of them.
Damn, boy, you crazy. I ain't no way in hell I do that.
Yeah, I'm pushing that bitch.
I just have to, cause see, that's what we differ a little bit. Cause I'm the kind of person to be like, I won't do it. Like I think something later on down the road to come, it ain't worth. It won't be $1 billion, but it'll be enough. You know what I'm saying?
No, and then if you think about karma, well, if I make this person die, something gonna happen. You sit your ass up there and pass that billion up, and your broke ass be broke for the next 15 years, man. I mean, I ain't gonna say you broke, but you're like you say, your account is stagnant for the next fucking so many years, and in them 15 years, you still got a stagnant account or less or broke. Somebody in your family gonna still die. Somebody gonna still get sick. Somebody gonna still
if my shit stay like it is for 15 years, Troy, I'm all right. I'll be fine.
Well, I mean, I understand that. But what I'm saying is you pass up $1 billion to make a total stranger die to get your life right because you scared of like whatever might happen in life or karma down the road or whatever. You wait 15 years and pass that money up, guess what's going to happen? All the bad shit in life going to happen to you anyway. It ain't going to be because you pass that money up. If you pass it up, whatever, the same shit. That's what I'm saying about this life. We pray, we do all this shit, pass up the money for, man, everything gonna happen. Your ass liable to get fucking cancer and die in that little time and could have took that $1 billion. Like, it don't matter, like, my mama dead, so I can say shit like this. Like, your fucking mama might die. Like, anything, like, you be like, what the fuck I passed $1 billion up for? I passed up this $1 billion trying to be a good nigga to not take out this person because some karma might happen. Life gonna whoop your ass anyway. Take that motherfucking stranger out and get your $1 billion and live your life. They gotta go.
Yeah, I can't do it, man.
I might be like, well, I don't want to do that. God might take one of my kids for retaliation just to show me. Guess
it's
what?
not that.
One of
it's
them
not
might
that.
go anyway.
No, it's not that at all. It's not that. It's just on my mind. Like,
yeah, it'll be.
On my mind. That would Like I said, I'm a cold nigga, but it's certain shit I don't want on my mind like that.
Yeah, I'll take it. Let me have it.
Like I can take a well, okay, nigga. Well, let me put it to you like this.
Come on with it.
See, you can do that. You can do that, but breaking a heart is cool. You cool with it.
No, I don't really like breaking hearts. That's terrible. Like I hate.
But you talking about killing a motherfucker? What you mean, bro?
Man, that's like you talking about shooting somebody at point blank range or looking at somebody from thousands of yards in a scope like that. I don't know that. I don't even know that person. I have no association with them. Breaking a heart. If you break a heart, that person has been. Chances are they intimate with you. You've been looking in their eyes for days and months and years.
But you cool with it.
No, I don't. I mean, I'm not cool with it. That hurt. That actually hurt. That was a thing that hurt. This pushing this red button wouldn't hurt at all. I'm not cool with breaking hearts, but I will kill a stranger for $1 billion. If they told me for $1 billion, I had to actually take a gun and shoot a stranger, I would do that for $1 billion.
Boy, yeah, damn, boy.
Money and everything, but all we do is sit on this motherfucking earth and think about money.
And think about money. Yeah, that's true.
Second of your motherfucking life. You think about how to make your credit better, how to pay these bills, how to stretch this out, how to make this, and how to get rid of this and get this and everything. And I'm gonna take this bitch out. I gotta get some money to take her out. I gotta get some money for my car. Everything about money, nigga. When you get sick, it's about money.
It is.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill a stranger with my gun. With my hands, they make me do it. If they give me one little thing with the little wire on it, I gotta walk up behind them and do this and strike. I'm gonna do it, bro. If I have to for $1 billion, I'm gonna get paid. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. That's a once in a lifetime. That's the Powerball. That's my once in a lifetime to get out this rut. The only reason I'm in the rut, the only reason my teeth still missing, I can't get no teeth because I ain't got no money. The only reason I sleep so much, I sleep a lot because I like rest, but I sleep a lot because I try to forget about the world. I get high, I drink some wine, I go to sleep because I want to forget because I'm broke. That's why I'm depressed because I am BROKE. I'm fucking broke. That's it. $1 billion would have me living my best life. Period.
I feel you, bro. Yeah, that's
Game 7, baby. I hate we did this. We should have been closing out, but I'm gonna be in Game 7. You know what, bro? You know, we talk about this shit. We all, every time I used to try to bring up having sports on our show, you laugh me out the room. But I'm having a really good sports life.
I don't mind talking sports, but not no fucking baseball, bro.
No, I'm having a good sports life. I will admit my life as my teams go that I support. The Pacers have been in the championship twice, 2000 and this year.
Okay, so you gonna beat them.
Whatever. I'm experiencing a championship. People they teams ain't been in the championship their whole goddamn lifespan.
Yeah,
so I've
they
seen
have
them
it.
there twice. The fucking Chiefs, people don't even want to talk about football no more. Like, I don't even bring that team up no more because I used to get made fun of. Now I don't. So they lost last year, but now I'm celebrating the basketball championship. I done seen the Braves in the championship twice. I done seen the Notre Dame in the championship. The Jayhawks done won it. I done had a good sports life, bro.
Well,
I had a good sports life. You have not.
See, I have not. You know what I'm saying? And like, I don't have a basketball team, but I like to see OKC. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like that's,
reason,
I got ties. I got ties. Now, so it's, I like to see that. That's good shit for them. But yeah, shit, I'm football, man. Like I say, my team ain't did shit since '95. You know what I'm saying? So I'm damn near like the Cleveland Browns in this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
you really
hey,
your college team,
you know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Nothing. Yeah, Arkansas, nothing. You know what I'm saying? So shit. I mean, I have not. Now, when I was younger, Arkansas, the basketball team was good, and I used to follow college basketball when I was young. So when they were doing their thing, I had a chip on my shoulder. But you know what I'm saying? I don't really watch college basketball like that. I still watch football, but I ain't had no. I ain't never had that shit. The only thing that just really keep me going is, I'm a Cowboy fan and, motherfuckers still give you some respect because they just sick of us. But, you know what I'm saying? But, because, boy, if we ever fucking win the fucking Super Bowl, I'm not going to work for 2 fucking weeks. I'm leaving right now.
I am leaving. If the Cowboy wins Super Bowl, I'm leaving this country. I'm leaving America.
You might want to do that.
I'm moving somewhere else. I don't want to be around the Saints. If they win, they're a different. They're bad too, but they're not like y'all. If the Cowboys win, every person's gonna have suits made out of Cowboys gear, like they actual suit, they ties, y'all hats. It's gonna be ridiculous. It's gonna be gross out there. It's gonna be gross outside.
Dude, man, boy, I tell you, boy, the worst thing, and I'll be honest with you, being a Cowboy fan, if we win the Super Bowl in these days and times, it's gonna be bad, Troy.
It's gonna be ugly. I'm not going outside, bro. I swear I'm not.
and I'm gonna feel like everywhere I go, these folks are fucking family. You know, nigga, we fucking kicking it. Cause let me tell you something. Everybody hate Cowboy fans. Only thing they say about Cowboy fans is y'all motherfuckers know how to party. Win, lose, or draw, we party like a motherfucker.
I think but if y'all win a Super Bowl, it's gonna be more wrecks. It's just gonna be pandemonium outside. Like people gonna get this confidence about themselves that they don't need.
They don't need. No, they don't need.
Like, I'm gonna tell you something. Coming out the woodworks,
man. If the Cowboys win the Super Bowl, it's gonna be niggas leave their family.
I'm Tim.
They gonna leave their family.
People are gonna leave their families. They're gonna leave their jobs. Like they're gonna make rash decisions. I don't think it's good for America if the Cowboys win a Super Bowl.
Because I'm gonna tell you, like I just said, we hit it. I'm not going to work for 2 weeks. I'm partying, nigga. Like I had something to do with it. Nigga, I'm not going to work. The Cowboys Super Bowl Sunday, and if I'm on that schedule Monday, you might well take me the fuck off. I'm not coming.
Damn.
I'm I'll probably be at home on Sunday. On Monday, I'm driving to fucking Dallas to kick it. Fuck it.
And I'm not even talking about you. I'm talking about other Cowboys fans. Now, the team that I root for has been to Super Bowl the last 6 years. I don't even know. But it's so crazy that Cowboys fans still look me in my face and tell me they are the number one team and still ridicule me like I don't understand what we're doing right now. I just don't even get it.
I'm not that delusional. When we bad, we bad. But when we good, I put us up against anybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When the teams I used to be scared of, here in these later years, I was like, ooh, I don't know if we can beat them. Like they'll fuck around and beat them, but it'll be us fucking Cleveland lose. Like what the fuck? It's like we played our competition, but that's neither here nor there. That could be that we go all night with that shit. But yeah, man, I can't do it.
Yeah,
but well, man, I mean, yeah. But as far as y'all know, man, I understand it's two teams that ain't never won shit. It'd be good for either one. It'd be good for either one. You know what I'm saying? I'm pulling for OKC, but they ain't, I ain't got no, I ain't just walking around with OKC shit. I don't do that because I don't really fuck with basketball. They play too many fucking games.
Yeah, basketball, too many games. I've been a Pacer fan since way back. The Davis brothers, Rick Smith, Reggie Miller, all that whole Mark Jackson, all that. I've been a Pacer fan for a long, long time. But
man, and that's one person that don't get his due to me. Reggie Miller don't get his due.
Man.
He do not. He don't. That nigga, man. When that nigga sat there and hit them goddamn threes in a couple seconds, nigga, they got hey man, that's something, man.
Mm-hmm.
I was actually watching that game, and that motherfucker, he hit. I'm talking about that nigga. What he hit like 3 or 4 threes in a couple seconds?
8 some seconds or something. 6 seconds.
8 some seconds. He like 3, 4. Man, that nigga, that's unheard of. Mm-hmm. I'm talking about nigga. These bitches ain't bouncing in. Mm-hmm. He draws them. They draws.
Them.
Yeah, he draws them bitches like them bitches hitting nothing but back. I was like, God damn, that was amazing, dude. I know Michael Jordan all that, but Reggie Miller don't get to do he man. That motherfucker was a dog, man.
Reggie Miller one of the only people getting Michael Jordan face and talk shit to him too.
Yeah, Reggie Miller was a nigga. They don't realize that. He was a fucking nigga, man. That nigga was mad niggerish, man. He don't get his due because that was my favorite when I was watching NBA when I was young like that. Everybody was Jordan. I was a Reggie Miller fan. I was like, dude, that motherfucker. Because to me back then, shooting threes, I was like, anybody can dunk.
Mm-hmm.
But if you snipe them threes, oh, you a motherfucker, man. Mm-hmm. And he was sniping them bitches. So I give you that, man. Reggie Miller don't get his due. He don't. They talk about Jordan like, man, nigga, Reggie Miller, man. Yeah, I give you that. 100%. Because when I play NBA Jams, I play with the Pacers.
Yeah, damn right.
And I wasn't dunking. Hell, it was straight Reggie Miller. I'm finna 3 your ass to death.
Mm-hmm. And rebound shot that ball, Rick Smith with this long tall.
Rick Smith's gonna because NBA Jams was Reggie Miller, Rick Smith. Them was they two.
Yeah.
If I didn't play with them, I played with the Supersonics. Gary Payton, because he gonna steal that ball.
He gonna steal that ball every time. And Sean Kemp gonna dunk everything on your ass.
Sean Kemp finna dunk on your ass. Reggie Miller gonna steal that ball. I mean, motherfucking Gary Payton gonna steal that ball. Yeah. And them were the only 2 teams I played with. Because I knew I could beat the motherfucker who thought they was the dog at the game. I get one of them. You can't. And I didn't play it because shit, we couldn't afford that shit. Hell, I ain't had that kind of gaming system. Hell, so I played it at my friend's house. Shit, I play that shit, and them niggas gurus. They couldn't fuck with me. I get one that they said, man, he get the pace that you can't beat him.
Yeah.
Can't beat me. Can't beat me with because I'm finna 3 your ass to death, and I'm getting the rebound. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, a couple of times I'd fuck with the Pistons because Rodman was on the Pistons on NBA Jam.
Probably
Rodman gonna get the rebound every time.
I'm pretty sure Isaiah was on that too.
Isaiah, yeah, that motherfucker. Shit, motherfucker, and the Worm don't get his shit. That nigga cold, man.
Super baller,
man. The Worm, man. That nigga made his living in the NBA rebounding. That's all he did.
Well, look, man, I think we're gonna get on out of here, bro.
Yeah, we gonna start recording. I need to talk to you.
Okay, then.
Let me tell you. So at this point, it's where you cut it.
All right,
Check this out, nigga.
Hold on. Let me go on. I'm just gonna shut everything. I'll call you back in a minute.
Bet.
All right.
That concludes this episode of the Wormhole. Join us next time to see what shit goes in the hole and comes out the other side gold.